So my name is Jack Kiesling. I am the author of The Fists of Arkin and A Thin Red Line. I'm also the host of Jack's Junkyard, which you can catch on Facebook and YouTube every Saturday at 17:30. With me tonight is Louis Gould, who is the founder and president of the Fresh Boys Club in Prince Edward County, Virginia.
Hey everyone, my name is Louis Gould, but my students call me Mr. G, or if you really know me, people just call me G. I am the president and founder of Fresh Boys Club. I am also a Prince Edward County Middle School 6th grade teacher. And I am, like I said, I'm also a activist for the youth.
All right, so you said you're a 6th grade teacher. I got to ask, G, if that's all right.
Yeah, that's fine.
6th grade. I remember being a 6th grader, and 6th graders are hellions, man. What?
Yeah.
Why are you teaching 6th grade?
Oh man, sixth grade is actually the best grade, man. That's the age where they're fighting between trying to break from being a kid and trying to merge into being quote unquote a teenager. So best grade by far, man. Of course, they are definitely a lot to handle, but once you gain their respect and they know that you're there for them and that you care about them, man, they'll do anything for you, anything.
That's awesome. So I would say you probably have to have a pretty big heart for youth and for, development of people to be successful in that grade.
Yeah.
So was that your passion? You went to college and you're like, I'm going to be a 6th grade teacher. That was the goal?
Negative. I was at Virginia State University. I was there for 2.5 years, and I had to withdraw for financial reasons. And when I came back home, I was kind of in a between a rock and a hard place because Fresh Boys Club started in 2008, and I was doing so good, graduated, and I was the first one to go to college. And it was like, when I came back home, it was like, wow, I'm back home. I'm not doing nothing, didn't have a job or anything. So it was kind of I wouldn't say a dark place, but it was kind of a rough place to be in at that time for like a year and a half. I was able to access 2 jobs. I worked at Walmart and Sheets after I got back down here. And in that meantime, I wanted to fund myself to go back to school. And I was like, I need to go back to school for something that I really want to do. And I was like, hold on, I already got Fresh Boys Club. I like working with kids. So I'm gonna go, and be a teacher. So that's where, that came from, because at first I wanted to be in business. My mom is a mortgage consultant for SunTrust. So, I always see her dress up with papers and stuff. Like, I want to do that, but like I tell the kids all the time, man, don't go for what you want to do in your heart. Don't, look at somebody else's life and be like, hey, I want to do that because they look cool doing it. They look cool doing it because they enjoy doing it, So always, if you're going to pick your passion, pick something that you truly want to do. And what I truly want to do is work with kids, and the best way for me to access that feeling was to be a teacher.
Where did Fresh Boys Club come from? Why did you start that? How did that whole process go?
Well, it was the summer of 2008, which was going into my senior year. Me and one of my bros, Julian G, who is a graduate from Virginia Union. We basically making people laugh, stuff like that, doing your work and stuff. So me and Julian was on the phone one day, and I was like, hey man, I think, it's our senior year. Let's go out with a bang. Let's start a group. And it was like, what the group's going to be called. And, we went through, I don't know the names, what we went through. We went through a couple of names, but I think we settled on Fresh Boys Club. At one point, I had the whole senior class being Fresh Boys Club, everybody had FBC book bags and everything like that. So at first, when we first started, strictly was entertainment purposes, especially when I went to Virginia State and seeing the different social groups and organizations having fun doing things. I'm like, yo, we have a group already. Why can't we just take that, blueprint and just add it to FBC? So that's what we did. We took the blueprint of volunteering, community service, and added that to what we already was doing, having fun. But we just now was having fun doing community service and uplifting our community together. Yeah.
We live in a town that has some pretty serious history, right? We think about the Moton School and some of the anti-segregation things that happened in this area and in this county. Any pushback with Fresh Boys Club in this particular community?
Well, of course, when we first started Fresh Boys Club,
Yeah.
people was like, "What in the world are you guys doing?" Of course, there was a lot of pushback. At one point in time, they didn't allow our boys to even wear their hoodies because they called us a gang. At one
Ooh.
point in time, Ooh was right. They were stereotyping them because they were young. At that time, we only had young black members who had black hoodies on and
Right.
had Fresh Boys Club on it. Because you gotta understand the group didn't have nothing to stand on
Right.
at that time, but just us. You just can't show up and say, "Hey, this is me."
Right.
You got to show them who you are. And once they figure out who you are, that's when the perception starts to change. I hate to say it, but I mean,
Yeah.
it is what it is. I mean, it's the life we live in. You got to show them who you are. And once it took years. I'm talking about 4 years probably for us to be like for them to say, "Oh wow, that's Fresh Boys Club. They are actually pretty good."
What have you seen in the development of the young men who are in your club?
In the FBC, man, one of our main things, don't get me wrong, we have a lot of fun, but the boys can tell you structure is very, very key. That's to anything. Like when they're with me, they know when they get up in the morning, man, clean everything. I don't want to see no game on until everything's clean.
Right.
Teeth brush, face, just structure things. So
Yeah.
I mean, just little things, structure, the way they carry themselves, the things that they say, the sayings that they say, or the habits that they pick up. You can see it throughout each member. And even our older members. One of our older members from when we first started said that I was the first one who introduced them to working.
If I was to ask you, what is your fondest hope? What do you want to see happen with FBC, long term?
My main goal, man, especially I guess because I'm from Prince Edward, I want FBC to grow larger in Prince Edward, but also start, going to different places in Virginia first, because I really want us to spread our mission throughout Virginia and even start collaborating with some, because I know it's some Northern Virginia groups such as what we do, just start collaborating and get more of an effort to definitely pushing our youth to being, like you said, leaders, man, and just being accountable. I don't think they truly love themselves. You know what I'm saying? Truly love
Yeah.
them. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? See, now, I mean, everybody like themselves, but truly love yourself. Like me,
Right.
I truly love myself. As in, like, nobody can say something to make me stop loving me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like nothing. I don't think I've been working with them to try to grasp that fact that you gotta love yourself. Love yourself. Like you need to get that mental to the point where nothing nobody can say, not even me, can disturb you. You know
Right.
what I mean? Once you start like being in love with yourself, everything else will be so much easier. I'm telling you.
Yeah, well,
Everything
I
else.
mean, and so many, wise people over the years have said you can't love anyone or anything else if you don't learn to love yourself first. And I mean, that's probably one of the truest wisdoms that's ever been spoken.
And I mean, love everything about yourself. Love love everything about yourself. Trying to get them to get that mental and that mindset of taking care of themselves, loving themselves, and just being, just making sure that they are putting positive energy into themselves.
Yeah.
So like, just little things like that, man, is what I told them. Just love yourself, work on yourself, appreciate you, man. You are important. Everybody has their own unique thing. So be you.
And
That's
that is such a great message. If you were going to give one short message to all the youth out there and to literally anybody who is needing some inspiration, what would you have to say?
Basically, man, keep pushing. Like I said, I'm the kid that, when I withdrew from school and didn't think I could ever get back into school. And we're here today, July 17th?
Yeah.
We're here July 17th, man, in 2020. And now I have a bachelor's degree. I'm starting my second year at Prince Edward. I'm also about to get on, I can't say right now, but I'm about to hopefully get on a couple of councils and committees. And, just, never could imagine being in this spot in life. So definitely keep pushing no matter how low things are right now, no matter what condition your life is in right now. Make that step forward to want more. Because if you want more, you're going to get more.